cursed to put my hands on everything.
Oh, hey, Hope.
I've got good news. And bad news.
And bad news, yes.
worse
Raphael's
news.
on his way.
Bad news. So many things will be on fire when you step outside of this room. Come to my prison, bring the hammer, break my chains, and then we exit stage any which way.
I'll be there.
Quick as a cockroach, lickety-split if you don't mind.
Though it would be a lot easier if I left without you. There's one less fight I'd have to do. The main thing with like getting through the hallways with all these guys is I'm trying not to use up any of my spell slots. This is going surprisingly well. So, hell beasts don't like electricity because that seems to be the thing that's doing the most damage to them most consistently.
I'm so excited I could scream.
Okay, well I still have to kill this person and kill a bunch of people when I get there. So,
Careful. The jailer will swallow you whole if you take another step. And you won't be able to save me while you're being digested.
oh my god, your prison is literally through that door, Hope. Get out of my way so I can save you.
It's time to buy this coop on a hope and a prayer.
Okay.
You sound so brave, but we really don't have a choice.
Right there. My hand twitched right as I like hit the button. Please don't knock me off. Please don't knock me off. Oh damn it! It would have been great. Here I am being like, don't knock me off. But it's okay for me to knock you off. Finally, we can hit this thing.
Just tell me who to kill.
The bad guys that have had you imprisoned all this time.
Free! I never thought I would be believed I could be. I can see how you avoid looking at me.
What?
I must be so terribly mutilated after all these decades of torture. Don't hold back. Tell me how bad it is.
You look perfectly normal.
We both know that's not true, but thank you for being so kind.
I mean, your mascara is a little bit smudged, but other than that, like, really, you look fine.
You truly are the kindest fool I've ever met.
What did this do? Well, I guess I'll never know. I need you guys to huddle in a little more. You're not doing that, but
A lot on my
yeah,
mind.
that's it, that's better.
And
Time slows for a moment, and the air becomes thicker. The master of the house is coming.
You.
Oh, I forgot about you.
There are many things in your world that I loathe. Litters of kittens.
Well, then I
chattering
have to kill him,
children.
right?
You came here uninvited, and you stole from me. In doing so, you brought the chaos of your world into mine. I will not abide it.
You need better staff. Corilla didn't even try and stop me.
I didn't need to. It was very entertaining watching you dig your own grave.
These insects struck me down beneath the Shadowlands.
I mean, technically you
They are
struck
worthy
yourself down.
opponents. Their skulls will make fine trophies.
If you have any last words, make it quick. It will only take a moment to finish you.
That's twice as long as Haarlep said it takes you to finish.
You contemptuous creature!
Hope, get your ass in the bubble!
Hell has its laws.
I forgot that he sings.
Effect and the cause. Curtain pause. But hold your applause. Squirm, squirm. For now down here come the claws.
Don't you touch Hope. Don't you touch Hope. But it's immune to fire. Fire is like my go-to attack. Could you please kindly get out of our bubble? Thank you. Oh, this is going to be a long fight. How many times do I have to ask you to kindly fuck off out of our bubble? He's mad. Is that what you really look like? Oh, that bloody guy was there in the way. Oh, there go all your little tower thingies, Raphael. I'm bringing back the bubble again. This is like the fourth bubble. That'll be the last time I kick you out of this bubble. Sending in the new bubble. Okay, please tell me this is the last time I kick you out of our bubble. Okay, that just leaves you, Raphael. I've killed all your minions. I'm gonna bring the bubble back because I want to keep hope in the bubble. Bit by bit, we're slowly lowering his health. Karlach, that's really embarrassing that you missed. Hey, we did it! We killed the devil!
It's absolutely preposterous that any of us are alive. Maybe we're not. Pinch yourself and check we're not dreaming the last of
Oh,
our
we're
lives
definitely
as we
alive.
die
That was so painfully long.
screaming. What a wonderful, jubilant, glorious day. But my poor sister, Corilla.
Oh yeah, sorry, I killed her. Oh, books, diaries. Oh, so blah 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 blah. They transform into wiggling, like sperm. I am Raphael. I am not easily bested. Well, you're dead now, so.
Defeating a devil in his own home feels very, very good, actually.
And you didn't even need to be the Ascendant to do it. God, look at my hair. My hair is glowing.
I have already told you that the Githyanki Prince only wants to see you dead. But it seems you still do not trust me.
No, I don't trust you. I don't know how many times I have to say I don't trust you. Not even a little bit.
You are falling into the same trap as the Chosen. We must not make the same mistake. We must work together.
I will work with you, but I will never trust you.
I'm disappointed to hear that. Nonetheless, our fates are bound.
Had a nice break in the hells. Now that we're back, my engine's in overdrive again. Let's move. A trot will take my mind off being barbecued alive.
You won't be barbecued alive, Karlach. I won't let you.
Raphael's good and gone. Feels damn good too. Now, if only I could get rid of the other devil in my life.
Let me talk to her. Let me see if I can, intimidate her with my new, devil killer-ness.
I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand.
Fine, and that's the only reason I'm letting you stay here. Sorry, Will. Need all the allies we can get. Diana, I killed a devil today! See if I can get anyone to get the insight on this goddamn door!
A single shiver, feeling barely perceptible, but you can sense it nonetheless. A phantom caress, hands dancing over your skin. Though you stand alone, it is almost as if the air itself is undressing you.
Already?
You recall Haarlep's words. Every time I make love in your shape, you will know.
That literally just happened. Oh well, I guess let's discreetly enjoy the feeling.
As a blushing flush runs through you, you rejoice.
Oh, that's not
anticipating
discreet!
all the pleasures you will feel without the world knowing.
I heard that moan. It's the incubus, isn't it?
Yeah.
Enjoying your body. Just as I get free from bondage, you fall into it. It'd be funny if it was anyone but you, my love.
Oh my god.
I know what it's like to lose control over your own body. It's a wretched thing.
I might as well try to enjoy it.
I thought the same. Once, it didn't last. I know what's done is done. You made your vow, but I'm sorry. All the same.
Well, Haarlep didn't waste any time getting to that. I'm pretty sure I didn't come here with Will. So let's see if Will can get this goddamn door to open. Come on, Will. Come on, Jaheira. I believe in you.
It's another thing we have in common. We're two peas in a pod.
I said the peak behind the city's mask, Astarion. Don't they look up its skirts?
Jaheira! How do you think of me?
I missed what she said at the start, but that was still funny. Come on, Jaheira, I believe in you. You can do this. Don't. I know you're scared, Jaheira. Minsc got it. Thank you, Minsc. I honestly was not expecting you of all people to get that.
Present me well from gifts thine own, or I shall rend thy flesh from bone.
Are you after a hand? I offer myself. There is no finer offering than the poisoned fruits of Baal's loins. I hate that word, loins. Just take the hand.
A grasping hand Enter now the Dreadlord's trial.
Ooh, it's like a council.
You gaze upon murder's progeny.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants.
Blah, 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 and I'm his child. Let's get on with it.
You have brought traitors of Baal into our midst, as you stood a statue, Stone Lord.
I only brought Minsc because he was the one that found the door, and I didn't want to go back to camp.
You disappoint me, child of murder. I expected more of your return.
Saravok Arnchev, a relic of your cursed line. A Baal spawn who failed to become chosen. And yet, the history he shares with your companion seems to run almost as deep as your own.
What purpose do you have in bringing this heretic to the court of Baal? Speak, or death will be your final word.
Honestly, he just happened to be in the party when I came here. That's the truth of it.
This one has long meddled in my affairs. And my father's.
He's my father too. We're not here to dig up old feuds. I seek the path to the Temple of Baal.
There are two paths to the Temple of Baal. To carve your devotion into flesh, or to be the carcass that is carved upon.
I'm prepared. I'm gonna kill you, but I want to get into this chamber first. He won't be a problem.
If Minsc is certain of one thing, it is that he very much plans on being a problem for Saravok.
God damn it, Minsc!
It seems there is some disagreement on who is master here.
Minsc, you had one job. You had one job. Play along. So we can get into this goddamn chamber. Intimidation. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Do I have any inspiration? I have no inspiration. Fuck.
Such stillness, such nobility, unmarked by your command. Your hubris is quite incredible, but it is your undoing.
God damn it, Minsc. Why did you have to be the only one that found the door? Stop giving him sanctuary. God, he's level 16, and I haven't done any damage to him because he keeps getting stupid sanctuary. Oh, what a hit.
Oi! Citizen!
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Citizen, thank the gods you're here. My wrinkles are starting to chafe. As an officer of the law, I demand you free me at once.
A please would be nice.
Get here and free me at once!
Hang on, I'm readjusting in my chair. I'm uncomfortable.
No idea what those Baalist Burks had planned with me, but those chains were starting to chafe.
Oh, they were going to sacrifice you for sure.
There's a Baal temple deep within the old Undercity that the cult is using.
Yes, I'm aware.
It was
I need a stupid necklace so I can get in.
Who remembers the stench of the temple still?
Very good. Now, let's talk and find that temple.
I already found it. I need to get the stupid necklace.
I hope there's nothing troubling you, my dear.
There's a lot troubling me. I can't find this stupid amulet. Here we go. I had to kill him. Get out of the way. Who is... Oh my god. Scleritus.
Hither, oh hither! You have come home to your royal dwelling. But why did you exert yourself so getting here? I was waiting to open the door.
You were here this whole time? I didn't have to go through that stupid thing to get that bloody necklace?
The temple is all tidied and ready for your worshipful act of mortal combat. The eye sockets of our graven god's icon are all polished up, ready to glow menacingly as you bludgeon your sister to death.
Okay, let's do this. Open it.
There's a puddle of blood on the floor as you walk in. Careful, don't slip.
Look, your savior approaches. Carrying the tyrant's rock. It is your blood I am destined to spill. Your death spit will stain these walls, little lamb. You still don't remember, do you, bloodkin?
I'm pretty sure that's how amnesia works, Oren.
How you screamed as my knife slit your skull. Your brain juices. Sticky and sweet.
A little hole, big enough for the worm. Your body, a blood sac to feed it. The favorite of Baal turned meat puppet, strung up by the sinews and plucked by my hands.
A straggling memory rises. Day your tyranny should have engulfed this world. It was you who were the first to be enslaved. Oren's smile was the last thing you saw, her bright blade glinting as she chiseled into your skull. Her reckless digging left your mind shattered. She robbed you of your bloody birthright, reduced you to nothing.
You don't deserve the Murder Lord's blessing.
I don't want Baal's blessing, and nor do I want you to have it.
Enough! 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 The runt must be cold. Come close, my death's heads, but keep your blades unblooded. Baal demands a duel.
Take that, Oren.
Creator.
Gale.
Destroyer.
Gale, this is my fight. Why are you... We'll just ignore. Gale. Don't touch Lae'zel. Okay, Lae'zel's good. Lae'zel's cool. I was about to get really cocky for a minute there and be like, oh, Oren, I thought you were supposed to be so tough. But like, I'm literally about to kill you and it's so easy. And then I remembered I'm like literally on the easiest version of the game. So that's why. It's not that I'm good. It's just that the game is on easy. Ew. Ew, 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 get away from me.
Master, you are the chosen one. He comes for you.
I never really liked you anyway, so... Uh-oh. That's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie.
I expected the other, but you live. And her blood is returned to me. You are my chosen. I have a gift for you, child. You will use it to lacerate this world.
I don't want your gift. I didn't come here to be your chosen. I came here to eliminate your chosen.
You refuse me. You are my spawn. Your veins course with my unholy blood. Your life is mine. Accept your inheritance, or I will reclaim it.
I don't need any of this.
You were made to conquer, to devour.
Uh-oh, uh-oh,
You
oh.
reject my blood.
Oh.
And so I will reclaim it. I will make another who is worthy.
For the first time in over a century, silence falls over the Baal temple. No chants, no screams, no prayers.
I'm dead!
In the end, your own death brought you more joy than any you wrought on this land. You are slipping into peaceful oblivion. But your journey is not over.
Thou hast defied Baal, thy liege and father, and in doing so hast earned a place among champions and heroes. But alas, thy courage was in opposition to the divine cosmology that bound thee to the Lord of Murder. Thou art now faithless, godless, and doomed to wander the fugue plane for eternity. I will not permit that, though all the powers of life and death dictate that it should be so. I, too, still hold some power, and I invest a portion of it in thee. Thy fight is not over, and it is thy fight. For one who can look upon Baal and oppose him can survive any crisis. So rise, challenger of gods, and prepare for battle once more.
To be fair, it's not the first time he's had to resurrect me from the dead anyway. Thanks, Withers!
Baal tried to extinguish thee, but his wrath is imprecise. He only succeeded in killing the part of thee he knew. The urge that drove thee to terrible acts, the spark of brutality that made thee his. But there is a new part of you that hath grown during thy travels. That part Baal could not extinguish, and so, instead of destroying thee, he hath made thee anew.
He's right. You're no monster. You've saved me more times than I can count.
The heart of a savior hath overshadowed the mind of a murderer. Thou hast vanquished thine urge. Greet the bloodless dawn, child of none.
I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of fun to say I was a child of murder. Well, no, not murder, but you know what I mean. Like, I liked using it to threaten people. I've missed you, Lae'zel.
I live once more. The Dreadlord's plaything no longer. To camp. I will not let my guard slip again. I swear by Mother Gith's scion.
Your new lease of life suits you rather well. What do you and your newborn vitality require of me?
I just wanted... Okay, I don't know, I thought you'd have something nice to say about... Okay, whatever.
It was no easy thing, overcoming those urges that gripped you. I'm not sure I would have managed in your shoes.
What are you talking about, Shadowheart? You rejected Shah. That's a pretty big deal.
Well done again on besting Baal and all that. It was... very twee. Especially the part where that poor excuse for a skeleton waved his magic wand and made it all better.
Are you saying that was plot armor? You don't need to fear me. Yeah, you don't have to worry about me trying to kill you in the night anymore.
Yes, you were so very scary. I knew you had that sweet heart all along. I was alarmed by you sometimes, scandalized even. But somehow, by your side, I still only ever saw you.
I mean, you were pretty scary too sometimes. Is Oren? Oh, there we go. Oren. Oren's gore pile.
So, we have the final stone. I need to see it for myself.
Do you, though?
The Netherstones pulse with psionic energy, permeating you, pulling you in line with their rhythm. The thrum quickens, rising, cresting on a single feeling. A location.
A morphic pool beneath the city itself. So that's where the Chosen imprisoned the brain.
Okay, so how do we find this morphic pool?
If memory serves, there are smuggling routes beneath the city. They will take you underground. When we reach the pool, we will find the brain, and we will end this. Finish your business here before you proceed. The brain will be waiting for us.
Yes, I would like to stock up and get ready for that fight.
As did Mystra's home on Elysium. Her ribbed vaults and buttresses created a magic entirely of their own. Not to mention her pleasure domes.
Pleasure dome.
It's a perfectly legitimate architectural feature.
We missed part of that conversation. But yeah, pleasure domes. Sounds like something straight out of Logan's Run. I mean, isn't that whole place a pleasure dome, really? Don't like that sound.
mortals were infected with tadpoles, and the Elder Brain triggered their transformation. But was it deliberate or accidental?
I would bet money on deliberate. Oh no! I killed an innocent person. And I literally just rejected Baal too.
We must discover where it is hidden before that happens.
Yeah, okay, well, I would like to stock up on some resources, maybe take a rest, say hi to Lae'zel. Probably put Lae'zel in the party, because it's been so long since we've had Lae'zel around. You know, I want to chill and do things before we go fight the brain.
You're cured. This merits a celebration. You did what you had to do to get yourself right. To choose the life you wanted to live. Very fucking proud of you, mate. Seriously.
Aww, that makes me so happy.
Congratulations are in order. I fancied myself the sage advisor, sworn to guide you through what it means to be a child of Baal. And while I mulled on that solemn responsibility, you went and took care of it on your own.
Yeah, I don't remember you giving me any advice. Lae'zel!
It is not in a Githyanki's nature to say thank you. Our language doesn't even have a phrase for it. Kraith Khan Jan is the closest equivalent I know. May your enemies know agony. But after releasing me from Orin's grip, there is only one proper response. Thank you. Sincerely.
You're welcome, Lae'zel. I know that was hard for you.
Well, good then. Let's carry on. You have vanquished the Slayer, as I knew you would. You are strong. You are mighty. You are you.
Sorry. I appreciate your thoughtful words, but you are you. Oh yeah, Lae'zel, because you haven't been here. We got the Orphic hammer.
The means to Orpheus's release is in our hands. To the Undercity, Voss must hear of our victory.
You fought hard to win back control over yourself. I can only imagine how you feel. Congratulations.
He looks stupid in that hood, but it's also fitting, so I'm going to keep him in it. I'm an empty slate, free to do whatever I want with my life. I want all my life to be with you. Oh!
I want you by my side as well. Now that you're free, we can craft a new future together.
I have a little list of to-do before brain. One of them is see Mole, check out Gale's book, because I kept forgetting about that, even though I don't think we're going to need it. I don't know if it's important, but I want to do it just in case. Stock up on stuff. Check on any allies, make sure I've got all my allies maybe, just check to see if I've missed anyone. And see Voss.
You've been seen
Go away.
re-entering
Go
a
away.
forbidden
Go
area.
away.
Apparently it's becoming rather tiresome.
I know the drill. I'm going... Okay. I swear I checked these books / this bookshelf, but nothing happened.
What's it now?
My god, you're so rude. I'd like to trade. Mole, you have some explaining to do, young lady. Did you make a deal with the devil?
Give me that! Can't have this floating around loose. I thought I was meant to be the thief.
Are you going to destroy it?
Don't know about you, but I don't put my name to something I don't mean. He can call himself patron, but Big Ruff doesn't own me. He's just giving me the tools to take what I want.
Well, he is dead, by the way.
As for what that is, wow. You didn't think I planned to stop at running the Fetcher's brats, did you?
Well, Mole, I killed him. He's dead, so your contract's basically been null and void anyway. Did there need to be so many traps in such a small area? Also, this guy is like on top of...
Be careful.
Well,
there are traps about.
It's really hard to disarm them when people are lying on them. Like, really? I can't click on the trap? Okay, well, you know what? We're just gonna...
Walk in death.
Oh my god, there's all these heads. Ew. You're fine. Oh god, Gale, stop being so dramatic.
Need to find a way forward.
Gale. Gale, if you're gonna keep this up... Gale.
What's on your mind?
You're being really dramatic and annoying, so I need you to go to camp.
I'll be in the camp then. idling away the hours.
Yes, well, maybe if you stop being so dramatic every time you got a little bit of heat damage. See, even now you're still being dramatic. You still hear him and he's gone. Finally a vendor with some good stuff. Will you trade with me? Or do I have to drink your stupid potion?
Ah.
It's even fouler than her blood.
Oh yeah, I don't want to...
Gods below.
Okay, we've been here before. I don't want your formula. I just want to trade with you. Okay, fine, hand it over. I'm not going to drink it though.
Marvelous.
What are you doing? That had better go down the drain and not down your gullet.
I'm not going to drink it. I just want to get it off of her and see if she'll trade with me now.
Go on, drink the formula.
I don't want to. Just in due time, can you just trade with me?
I tremble with anticipation.
This is why we hate you, because you're a pain in the ass. You know what I think of your potion? You know what? I'm not against killing her, to be honest. Doesn't work. I can see invisibility. Doesn't work. I can see invisibility and I have counterspell. No, don't you run away from me. Don't you run away from me. Shadowheart got her. Shadowheart got her while she ran. Look, she's not dead. We didn't kill her. I will take all of your stuff. Look, I know I rejected the dark urge, but like, you know, some of those murderous ways are still lingering, you know? And so apparently we need to pull this book. It's like a secret lever book that opens a portal. I never would have figured that out on my own. I had to Google that.
If the crown atop the Elder Brain was truly forged by Karsus himself, this book will confirm it.
Oh, that's great, Gale. I'm getting a blood nose. Hang on, Gale. I'm getting a blood nose.
The page. This is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood.
A design for self-destruction, more like it. Didn't this crown kill Karsus?
Not exactly. It was what he did with it that sealed his fate, and, for a time, that of magic itself. The crown was merely the means. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it.
The crown causes chaos. We should seek a way to destroy it.
Do not mistake the crown itself for the actions of its wearer. If we could restore its former glory, it would no longer be a mere leash and collar.
No, but you've
used to
already
subjugate
proven
friend
that
or
you'll
foe.
go too far to
It will be something greater.
be greater. Yeah, basically.
Divine. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last would be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them.
They probably shouldn't give us such a blessing, to be honest. Like, the gods barely are capable of having their own powers. What makes you think mortals should have it?
Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time.
And I agree, that wasn't cool.
She's done nothing to help us.
Look, no one hates Mystra more than me, Gale, but this crown is too powerful. I thought you were past this kind of temptation, Gale. You know exactly where such overreaching leads.
Neither of us can know what truly may be if we don't at least try.
Seriously, Gale, drop this.
Whatever comes of this, we cannot allow the crown to be reforged in Raphael's image. A devil wielding the might of Karsus. It would be the end of everything.
Yeah, so we were probably supposed to do this before we killed Raphael, but I really struggled to find a way in here, so that's the only reason why we're doing it so late. Oh, it's Minster. I kind of thought it was Roland at first, coming to confront us about breaking into his basement.
I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of Emporium's sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there?
Some book about Karsus.
So, you have learned the truth of the enemy we face. The very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade magic itself. Mystra knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mystra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
So, Mistress requested a chat with Gale. Unusually polite for a god. I do hope it goes well. We've pissed off enough gods already.
I mean, all those gods had it coming in. They were trying to destroy the world.
Not every day a god asks for a chat. Maybe I'm invited too. I can be the muscle.
Oh, you're so cute, Karlak. But yeah, as I refuse to get rid of Astarion and Shadowheart from my party and we have to take Gale, there's no room for you, Karlak.
Goddess or no, it is a fearsome sting to be let down by a lover, and to hear of it from another of her bright birds. It must be difficult for Gale to imagine great Elminster courting.
What?
Writing poems, doing certain deeds.
Wait, what?
It is difficult for Minsc to think of too. Let us speak no more of it.
What are you getting at?
Of Elminster and the sex, I mean.
But where did you get that from? What part of our conversation had anything to do with that? I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't fully listening. I don't remember hearing Elminster say that he and Mystra were also once a thing. Maybe in editing. I'll have to watch it back. And
The only thing a god's ever offered me is a cold shoulder.
is that why you signed a deal with the devil? Sorry, too soon. Too soon.
So all it took to get Mystra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it.
Any idea what she wants to talk about?
Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
She's opened the summoning channel. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
Well, go on then. It's rude to keep a goddess waiting.
Yeah, but I don't like this particular goddess. She
I've
just
given my right
bugs me.
arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too.
You don't owe her as much as a fingernail. I don't like her. There's just something about her that's just really, ugh, to me.
Wait for me, please.
Gale of
Jeez, get the
Waterdeep.
shit out of me.
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you had no right to ask that of me.
Gale, you tell her, Gale.
Cast me out. Remember?
Also, I wouldn't let him.
You were my lover, my chosen. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite weave.
You can no more control the Karsite weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
Absolutely
Great ask
not.
indeed.
Absolutely not. I'm not giving her the crown.
You've given me much to think on.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
I'd have rather given the crown to Raphael than Mystra, to be honest. As annoying as Raphael could be, and as much as I was like, we're not giving it to a devil, I kind of liked him. I don't like Mystra.
The Karsite weave. Within me this whole time.
Damn it, now I have an ultimatum. I don't want to give Mystra the crown, but if that's the only way to cure Gale, and Gale deserves to be cured.
Wow, what's a ginormous elder brain once you've grappled with your own crippling anxieties?
Where the hell is Shadowheart? What are you doing over here, Shadowheart?
Gale's hedging his bets with Mystra. I can't say I blame him. Who'd want to hold a power like the crown of Karsus in their hands just to hand it to someone else? I know what my decision would be, but we're all different, of course.
What are you talking about? You didn't even end up making that decision in the end.
Mystra has forsaken Gale entirely, a crushing blow. But he is strong enough to persevere.
He's staring at me like, yeah, am I? Go on, say I am. Say something. I'm gonna say nothing. What happens at this temple now that I'm not child of Baal? Wisdom and judgment of the gods of balance and I can't say that word, I'm sorry.
The gods are ready to receive your donation.
The gods are ready to receive a donation. Ooh, with the Lord of Dead, Lord of Honorable Battle. Ooh, Sprite, Smiling Lady of Luck. I don't know anything I want to give her. I only got good stuff. I could give you Astarian's underwear. That could be fun. Oh my god, Shadowheart. What, are you refusing to enter here? Is that what's happening? Or are you like bugged out and can't move? Like, I get a house of worship, you know? You've got an iffy history with Shah and Saluna. Oh, Shadowheart! She can't move. There's something wrong with her.
I do not trust Mystra to do right with the crown.
Same.
But I think I trust Gale even less. He must give it to her when the time comes, or his lust for power might well consume him.
I don't want to give anyone the crown. I don't think anyone should have the crown. I think the crown should just go away.